Hey, it's me. I don't know how many takes this is going to take, but we're going to give it a crack. This is Tess. Say hi, Tess.
Hi.
Now, Tess, how many weeks post-op are you?
3 weeks.
3 weeks post-op. And do you want to tell us what you've had done?
I got spinal fusion.
A spinal fusion. And why did they do a spinal fusion?
For my scoliosis.
For scoliosis. So Tess has had a fairly common form of scoliosis called idiopathic adolescent scoliosis, or IAS. And this is a post for any other adolescents out there that are sort of between the ages of about 12 and 18 is kind of classically the sweet spot. It's associated with a rapid growth spurt that often happens peri-puberty, so around the growth spurts that happen when you're an adolescent. So between your sort of your 12th, 13th birthday and 18. How old are you, Tess?
14.
14. So we're right in the sweet spot for that. And after Tessa's last growth spurt, Mum noticed, and probably friends noticed, that because you're a dancer, hey? You like your dance? Is that right? Or is it athletics?
Dance.
Yeah, so Tess likes to do dance and athletics, and Mum was noticing that Tess was walking after her last growth spurt, was walking and had a little bit of a lean on, and thought, that spine looks a little bit out of alignment. Had not heard of scoliosis before. Had it assessed, went to your regular doctor.
Yeah.
And scoliosis. So scoliosis is lateral curvature of the spine. And the reason that I wanted to do this post is because there are so many nurses out there that might be working in a surgical unit and they may not have seen scoliosis. It's before and after, and they may not have seen the fix or talked about the fix. Now, you've had a spinal fusion. Do you remember where they fused from and to?
I'm pretty sure it was T4 to L1.
T4 to L1. So you can catch my other video where we actually went through the spine. So T4 to L1 fusion, and they would have stuck a titanium rod through.
Yeah.
So a rod, or maybe rods, and to provide straightness. Did it make you taller?
Yeah, 5.2 centimeters.
5.2 centimeters. It's like bolting on high heels. 5.2 centimeters overnight. So how much curvature did you have? Did they measure it in degrees? It
was 56 degrees.
Yeah, that's big. So up to around about 15 to 20 degrees is really, really common in adolescents. But once you get over around about 40 degrees, then they talk about doing things like braces, or they talk about, at 50%, they start talking about surgery. So that's exactly where you're at. But a 50 degree curvature of the spine. So here's a photo of Tessa's back before surgery. And this is the photo after surgery. So when was your after surgery photo taken?
About a week ago.
So about a week ago, and you're how many weeks post-op now?
3. So
2 weeks post-surgery, this photo is. A dramatic difference. And how many centimetres have you grown? Or how many centimetres did you gain?
5.2 centimetres.
5.2 centimetres. Now, did they say that you would go through another growth spurt? Or does surgeon think that you're as tall as you'll ever be now?
Yeah, as tall.
Okay. There you go. 5.2 centimetres. It's a pretty radical way just to get a little bit taller, hey? Yeah. And any pain?
No, not really.
Not really any pain. And you certainly have got beautiful posture now, nice and straight. All right. Now, if you were to talk to a group of random, it's usually girls, but random teenagers out there that are staring down the barrel of going through the same sort of experience that you've been through, what advice would you give them?
To just go through with it, and it gets better in the end, and it's not as bad as you think it is.
Yeah. So you were pretty frightened before you went in, hey?
Yeah.
How long did the surgery take, Tess?
I think it was 6 hours.
6 hour surgery, and you were in hospital in Brisbane for how long?
5 days.
5 days in hospital.
Yeah.
Did they get you up pretty soon after the operation?
Yeah, the day after.
The day after you were up and about?
So day 1 I was sitting up, but I couldn't do more than sit up. And then day 2 I was standing, walking around, doing everything.
Wow. Did you have backache? Did you know that you had symptoms before it was sort of recognised by mum?
Yeah, I had a lot of back pain, but
Right.
I never really said anything.
Okay.
I just let it be.
Just thought it was part of teenage growing pains, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Hey, thanks for chatting with me. And thanks for sharing your photos. It's kind of really important for people that are out there caring for young ladies that are having this surgery done, and to be able to see the before and the after. So 3 weeks post-op, and when do you think you'll be able to do dancing again?
I'm pretty sure it was around 6 months.
At around about 6 months. Okay, so just gentle exercise until then. Do you have any restrictions on lifting? Are you not allowed to lift anything heavy? Or
At the moment I can't lift over 3 kilos.
no more than 3 kilos?
Yeah.
Yep. And what about above the level of your shoulders? Is there any issues with lifting high?
They said I shouldn't be lifting too high above my shoulders.
So what about things like school bags and your locker at school and all of that sort of thing?
At the moment I can't carry a school bag, but I think it's about 6 weeks I can carry a school bag.
Okay. So you physically could carry a school bag, but you've been told that you're not allowed to. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So, but you're feeling quite fit otherwise?
Yep.
And every part of you wants to be able to just get back on with normal life at the moment, or do you still feel like you've been run over by a truck?
I feel pretty normal.
Feel pretty normal? Yeah. And it's just those rules. So you can't lift over 3 kilos, did you say?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Until about 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's only 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
Thanks for chatting with me, Tess. See ya. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.